Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect, set parking brake. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback and you may start engines. Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by. Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Daniel, why do my throttles do this? I'm not in an F14. Why is this happening? I want it to stop. I just want to be able to taxi, not in a straight line, not in circles. Any ideas before you get back to work? I haven't pressed anything. I don't understand. Nothing makes sense. One's in idle, one's in reverse. Reboot? You're joking. No. You're having a laugh. Is the only way to fix it a reboot? if I press that button? Right. Oh! I might have fixed it. I might have fixed it. Oh my god. Yes! Alright. All good. All good. I was panicking. I was panicking quite a lot. Thank you for the advice. At least I know what to do now. If I have some issues. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Oh, see Daisy. Let's boogie. Okay, so we're just going to continue on Kilo. Left on November. And then... maybe we take Zulu. Down to Mike 3. Mike 1. Something like that. We'll just kind of make it up as we go along. Have we got G-loaded camera? No, that's off at the minute. Good. We'll keep that off in the taxi. Okay, Kilo is left here. Let's take a left. This guy better not go straight across the taxiway. No, good, good. He's giving way. Excellent. I'm so glad we got the throttle fixed. I was really stressed about that. Okay, auto brake to max, takeoff config, pressed, all greens, no blues, we are good. Don't know what any of that means anyway, so even if we did have some blue, probably still take off anyway. But they've mown the grass. Like it's summer. 2.6 left, Alpha 2. We're not going to use full length. I think we'll be alright with this little bit. Hopefully. Where's the aeroplane? Every time I go to this view, there's a freaking wall pillar in the way. This one's better. We have to do a sharp turn onto the runway here. Okay, just going to pause here for a second. Auto brakes on, all green, no blues. Got an insanely high cruising altitude set. Flight director's on, QNH is correct. Constraint is on, 220 after departure. Speed wise, so we don't overshoot. The approach is clear. Landing light on. Taxi lights to take off. Strobe is on automatic. Beacon is on. APU is off.
Approaching 26 left.
That's good, because that's the runway we need.
On runway 26 left.
Good. Confirmed. We'll just double check that with the heading. Yeah, 255. Not far off. Okay, we'll zoom in a little bit. So 220 knots after departure. See if we can manage that. Flight director's on. I think we're good. Right, 50%, please, sir. Start the chrono. Manflex, SRS, runway. Here we go. Nice fog on the inlet there. Speed's alive. 100 knots. V1, we're quite light today. Rotating. That's a positive rate. Gears coming up. Enjoy the views. Goodbye, Gatwick. Okay, autopilot on to enjoy the scenery. Lever climb. Thrust climb, climb. Nav. 160 knots. We'll keep the slat thin for the turn. Master caution we can disregard. Ground spoilers. In. PCAS is on standby. My bad. My bad. PCAS is... will be on here very shortly. There you go. It should be 2000. There you go. In the turn. We'll rev F speed. In the turn. Hopefully we're managing that turn. Little bit wide. Oh no, we might be right on the ball actually. 220 knots, exactly how it should be. Flaps are up, slaps are in. 4,000 feet. We've got constraint. Leveling off. Very light today. Inverness isn't far away for an A330. We've got some big showers today, a few Q-nims around, so whether we'll see some weather, I'm not sure. Entering the cloud layer. A long right-hand turn. Heading towards London now. London will be on the nose. Ish. M4 motorway beneath us. Or a train line. Could be a train actually. Yeah, definitely a train line. Ignore me. Looks like the M4. Okay, looks like we overshot the path there a little bit. Still 220 knots. Speed restriction ends shortly to 250 knots. I think we're going to increase. We're just going to assume we got to climb up to 380. Open climb, thrust climb. Nav. Up we go. Airfield on the nose. Do we know what that is? Oh god, I can't really see it. Oh, big un. Dandy boy did say. Is that Biggin Hill? No. I swear Biggin Hill had a concrete runway. That can't be Biggin, surely. Or am I thinking of another airfield, maybe? 6,000 feet. Q&H 2 standard. Landing lights come off at 10,000. That's the M4, I think. And a quarry. Lovely sunset lighting this evening. Bit gloomy in Wales. Obviously a bit nicer down south. We've got some nice stratus, higher level stratus. Lovely. .10,000 feet, landing lights can come off, runway turn lights off, and taxi lights are off. Strobes are on auto, wing lights are off. Seatbelt sign stays on for a little bit longer. This is a no smoking flight. Approaching Acorn. Oh my word, look at that. Look at those clouds and lighting. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's why we fly XPlane. Paul, this is why we fly XPlane. Look at the weather. Look at it. That's stunning. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Taking 4,000 screenshots at the moment. Flyby. A couple of outside views, why not? Definitely going to overshoot this turn a bit, I think. I love this. Is probably my favourite part of flying. Just under the clouds. Zoom the alarm at 300, 280, 300 knots. Just under the cloud layer. Love it. Okay. So we're actually we actually flew east quite far. So if you look carefully down in front on the nose, 12 o'clock low, that is London City Airport, believe it or not. And just above that to the left is the dome in London. Do a little zoom in there for you. So you've got London City, the Millennium Dome is just here, and then we got Tower Bridge a bit further up the river while the game loads in, and then the Shard I think is supposed to be maybe this building, not sure. You can see the eye down there a bit further. How high is this cloud? 23,000 feet odd. 310 knots. Okay, let's finish this turn. And then we'll release the passengers. Oh my god, look. Look at it. Before we go into the cloud, man. Like I'm on a Caribbean island. Jesus. Look at it. He's all over the place. Goodbye, London. Nice London overflight today. Haven't had one of those for a while. I think if we switch to... Ooh. That's nice. That's a look at East Anglia. Looking to the we're looking to the east of the UK there, towards Kent, and then that way we're looking down the Thames. As the Thames goes to the west, towards Heathrow, saying goodbye to London City and the Dome. That green area there, I can't remember the name of it. It's like a big park, I think, isn't it? In central London. And you got a massive reservoir down there as well. A couple of massive reservoirs for London. London. And you got the sun on the wingtip. Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. This is why we fly. And as we come out, we're just reaching the cloud tops now, which are just coming up on 27,000 feet. Gorgeous. Okay. We're straight and level, still climbing. Release the passengers. Release the crew. And no smoking is on. We're in climb. Managed. 169 miles to destination. Oh wait, no. That's 170 miles to flight level 380, is it? I don't believe that. Unable 1500 at Delta 258 Bravo. Okay, okay. We'll manage the descent. We'll try and use everything Dan Baghetti taught us. Oh yeah. We're cruising now, guys. We're cruising now. I cannot believe how good it looks. I'm so glad I went for a 4K monitor, man. Even just for this game, it's probably worth it. Looks so good. So good. I love these, like, different cloud layers. Another personal favourite of the sim. Look at it. Beautiful. A little weather update. I think we're looking at the North Sea out that way. Lots of oil rigs and stuff like that. I'm guessing flight level 380 is probably not an accurate flight level for going to Scotland, but we'll oh, we seem to be massively off track. Interesting. What's that about then? Why are we so far off track? Hello? What is this? Mach heading latitude. Lat long. Flight director is on. Autopilot 1 is on. Let's just recycle, shall we? Yeah, all good. Flight director, autopilot 1. No change. Interesting. Not seen that before. We're like 20 or 30 nautical miles off of our designated flight plan, so that's good. That's not great. Unsure how to fix. Well, not much we can do. I mean, I could manually fly the aircraft over to the left, put her back on the flight, on the actual path, and then try and re-engage autopilot and see if that makes a difference. I think we're still climbing up to 380 though, so maybe we'll give it a second. I don't want to mess with it too much. Engines are spooling down, so I can only assume we've reached cruise. At least I hope so. Yeah, 380 reached. I mean, yeah, we've got a 45 knot tailwind from the left rear. I mean, maybe that's why it's blowing us, of course. Shall I try... I might just try manoeuvring her. Yeah, all good. Right. Gentle turn. I've got a feeling it's just following the flight director. And the flight director wants to follow the line. If there are any XPlane enthusiasts in the chat, then please let me know how we get the aircraft back on the line. Jeez. He's gone on holiday. We need to be over here. So we're just manually adjusting to see if we can get the autopilot to play ball. I'm guessing not, because when I turn the flight director back on, it just goes full... Ah! It's actually left now. Interesting. So this might actually work. Don't climb, don't climb. Keep it steady. We're like a long way off. If we can get back on target, what do you call it? Embor. We are climbing. Drop the nose, Benji. Okay, 200 feet. Need a little descent. Maybe it was like a speed thing. Maybe like one of the turns we did, we were going a bit too quick. And then maybe it just it tried its best to follow the path, but it was already super far wide. she's turning a bit. Flight director's back on. That looks more accurate this time. We'll see if it starts to move in to the right as we get closer. Oh. We're going to have to turn quite aggressively here. What's the bank angle?
Bank angle.
Yeah. Climbing, aggressively climbing. Lower the nose. We've gained 500 feet. Autopilot on. Okay, it's going to turn right more. And then it's stopping. Okay, now it's continuing the turn. This is good. A bit all over the place. Just need her to just ease up on the turn a little bit as we come round. I don't want to go blasting back through it again. Yeah, so a left turn now would be nice. Roundabout now, a little left turn. Little left turn. We don't want to leave it too late. No. Okay, manual control. Sorry to everyone in the back. We are blasting through things.
Bank angle.
All I want is the plane to follow the flight plan. Is that too much to ask? Okay. Put it on a shallow intercept. Flight director is completely balked by the looks of it. It's like on a hard right when the designated flight path is to our left. Flight director off. Gentle right turn. Just to bring us back onto path. We have lost about 400 feet in altitude. Everything's fine. We're not worried. Okay, flight director back on. What are we saying now? Still incorrect. Climbing. I think if we put it, we'll get it as close to the line as possible, re-engage autopilot, and then she's probably just going to do this insane right-hand turn, isn't she? Okay, I'm not going to touch her. I'm going to let her do her thing. If she wants to fly on an imaginary path, she can do. Who am I to tell her what she can do? The stream could be balked. The stream could be balked. She's levelling out. Altitude's back under control. She's now flying. Have I got something weird in the flight plan that she's flying to? I don't think so. Did we just... Oh, what? Have we got a flight plan discontinuity? Have we? No. He's just way over to the left. Flying away from the flight path. I don't understand. He's just going our own way. Why? We do direct poll. Can I do direct? POL? Yeah, I mean, I could have just tried that initially, couldn't I? Idiot. Well, she's kind of getting back on track. I mean, if this turn sort of just shallows out a little bit. We need to go to Nelsa, really, don't we? I've just... Was it Nelsa? Flight plan... Yeah. Straight to Nelsa. Now we're on target. I don't know what happened. What on earth happened? Just burning fuel, you know, don't mind me. Just throwing it out the back. I don't know how easy you can see it on stream or not, but like the cloud shadows, as the sun's setting, they're getting longer, and there's like the fine, like the haze in the bottom left. I love that. Also, I'm ill. I got the sniffles. It's not looking good for me. Sniffles have been had for many days now. They won't go. Oh baby, we've got progress. She's following the line. Why didn't I just do a direct to? Why did I try manually flying her? I guess technically it's troubleshooting, isn't it? So no biggie. As long as she levels out here. Please. Yes. Everything's right with the world again. back on track. I was concerned. I was very concerned. Where are we? Coming up on a Lake District, aren't we? In this sort of region. These are the Highlands of Scotland. We'll be flying over on the approach. It'll be quite nice. I think for now we just not much to do really. I still forgot to get like a ambient audio pack for the cabin. I don't know if one exists for the default A330, but I mean it's not all bad just listening to the engine, I guess, but sometimes it's nice to have a bit of chat. I guess I could get one for the cockpit maybe, like with ATC chatter, but or I could just talk to Vatzin myself, but I'm too scared. I need to do a whole bunch more flights before we get to that stage. I think you're supposed to have like a pretty deep understanding of your aeroplane, so like you have to know how to put it in a hold and stuff, and I don't really know how to do that yet. Engines are good. Excuse me, yawning. Cabin altitude, lovely. What's temperature? 24, 25 degrees in the back. My kind of temperature. Sun is setting. I'd imagine. So what? We're estimating Inverness at 16:22 UTC, which is in like half an hour from now. I'm thinking the sun's probably going to be setting or have set by then, given how low it is on the horizon right now. It's a few degrees up, but when you get lower it gets darker, doesn't it? So. We might get, what's it called, Venus's belt or something coming from the other direction. Like where the shadow of the Earth sort of rolls over you. And you get this black line. Oh. A little puffy cloud on its own there. Like he's lost. But over here, like a random cloud. Clouds and XPlane be looking absolutely beautiful. Just like just having variation, and like it's not just all one type of cloud in one type of pattern. It actually looks like the sky's alive and you've got different weather in different places, and coast of something out there. Nope. Just like some weird graphical glitch thing. Are we going up on top of descent? We are. Is that right? Literally top of descent. Yeah, I guess we are like 20 minutes, half hour out, so I guess we do have to start coming down at some point. It's a short flight, isn't it? Definitely got some hills underneath us. I'd imagine this is the Lake District. Ish. Oh, she's banking. She's a turning. Oh shit. Daydreaming, I've just blown straight through it. Open descent, thrust idle. Nah. Pull these out a touch because we have blown past that descent marker. So we'll just drop the speed a touch. See if we can catch up with the ball. Be diving into Inverness. And the ball's below, I'm guessing we're above. We did go past it a bit, but hopefully we didn't go too far past it. 5,000 feet per minute. Okay, the ball's... Yeah, okay. Speed brakes in. Okay, the ball has been captured. Okay, now we're descending at a more reasonable rate. These clouds are pretty high. I think, what are they up? 30,000 feet. But I'm not gonna touch anything with the vertical speed and everything yet. I'm just gonna fly the ball down as long as we can. What I can do is do like a landing calculation maybe. Landing performance 0.5. Landing weight, yeah. Reverses, yes. VREF, add 5. Populate the weather. Is there no wind up there? Is that right? It's 0 degrees and there's 1 knot of wind. That doesn't sound very Scottish, does it? Brakes, reverse, yes. VREF. V approach 135. Brakes, max. Okay. What's the QNH? 1004 and it's freezing. Okay, we need more drag. Speed brakes out. Okay, this is all going to happen very quickly, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're flying. The ball's flying underneath us. The ball wasn't even... The ball is confusing. The ball needs to go back up. The ball needs to come down. Ideally. If you don't mind. Is it coming down? Yes. Slowly. Okay, it's going to get dark here because we've got a high layer of overcast cloud by the looks of it. It's probably going to be a bit darker than we would like. Descent. Performance. Destination QNH. I've already forgotten it. 1004. 1004. Temperature is 0 apparently. And the wind is also nil. 000 knots at 0 knots. 3,000 feet. 135 is the V approach. Can't change that for some reason. Oh, the ball is crazy. Vertical speed 800 feet per minute. We'll do 500. We're at 23,000 feet. I know we have to stay high because of the... Okay, yep. Yeah. We're getting some buffeting. Is the ball going to come down? I feel like I'm underneath the path. Okay, yeah. The ball cometh down. All good, all good. Yeah, very, very turbulent. I don't know. I think, yeah, passengers, back in your seats, please. Things are about to get pretty terrible. This is the initial approach. All good. And then we've got the final approach. So intercept height is 2,700, I think, if I read that right. Decision altitude is 230. I have to keep messing with B speeds. It's all over the shop. Like, we're way below path now. We are in between. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. In between some cloud layers, that's for sure. So we're above, so we need to increase rate of descent. 1200 maybe. At 1800 feet per minute. Some nice undulatus clouds in front of us. It's actually a particular cloud that looks like that. I think it's actually called undulatus something. It's like a new type of cloud. I believe. Go a little bit quicker. Was there any particular height restrictions that I need to know about? Not below 5,000. Okay, so 5,000. Okay. Oh, shit. We are blasting, like, through the freaking... Yeah, bring the speed back a bit. Bring the speed back a bit. We're not in any rush. That was looking absolutely incredible. With that light leaking through. That looks so realistic. I love that. At least we're staying high. 12,000 feet. We need to be at 5,000 minimum, not below 5,000. Speed's dropping off. We'll keep the speed at 220 maybe? Even get this freaking ball to move. A little bit stuck down there. Right, landing lights can come on. You've got signs in, the performance is done. The ball continues to stay stuck at the bottom. The ball's moving. good, all good. I don't know what these things are. They're super bright though. Ah, Scotland's got snow on the ground. Look at this. Scotland has... It has been snowing, to be fair. It has been snowing up there. They had a lot. Compared to down south, anyway. $9,500 feet. Still above the minimums. Speed restriction of 220 knots all the way up there, which is fine. I mean, that's quite late, to be honest. I think we've done the right thing by slowing down out this way. We're in open descent. I think we can probably... I say we could probably put speed back to managed, but I'll keep it 220 for the time being. Got a little bit of rain. It is freezing, the outside temperature. Yeah, we're in icing conditions right now, so wing, engine, anti-ice can all come on. Probe window heat should have been on anyway. Can't actually tell if we get icing on the engine or not, but remember the icing from the flight sim days 2020? Like someone had dumped a whole tub of frosting over the aeroplane. That's fun, isn't it? $8,000 feet. Some high ground we're clearing. It's all hidden by cloud. Some pretty high stuff. Crossbleed open. Wing anti-ice system failure. Crossbleed open. That fixed it. No, not fixed it. Okay, we'll go back to manage speed mode. We will increase the drag slightly. I'm not quite sure how we clear this system fault though. Hydraulic, elect. Be like a crossfeed button. Both. Mode select. Yeah, not too sure. I need to do some research on that one. Okay, we're below the cloud deck. Coming out of the cloud. And we got Inverness on the nose by the looks of it. Out here. There she is. Lurking. A layer of cloud between us and them. 220 knots. Okay. Let's slow her down. Let's slow her down. Flaps 1. Localizer. Landing system. Go to heading mode. We're still very high. So let's go. $300. We do need to descend. Increase our speed a little bit here. $190 knots. Need to get down a lot lower. Oh wait, it's gone on standard. What was the QNH again? 1004. Oh. Okay, it's not made a huge difference. It's all good.
Altimeter setting.
Yeah. We got it, mate. We got it. Fear not. Nice little Scottish towns coming over some big hills right now. Okay, let's bring it round. Okay. Got on a little intercept path, 350. Okay, terrain's on. Final approach is 135, I think we said. We'll arm the localizer. Just increase that. Put her on a northerly heading. And we intercept the localizer. We'll turn on the approach mode. I pray. I pray that works. That's 2. We feel very low. We feel very low. Localizer is armed. Runway is in sight. We'll turn on approach.
2,500.
That's checked. We've got 13 nautical miles for the runway. Wow, what an approach over the town. How sick does this look? Look at this. In the snow as well. That's cool. We love this. Like a shallow approach then. Altitudes on managed. On glide slope. $11 miles to run. Beautiful scenes. Beautiful scenes of Aberdeen. I think this is Aberdeen anyway. Okay, so technically I believe we get the ILS. When is it we get it? 8.3 DME. We're 9.6 at the minute. Yeah, we were quite low coming in. Could have stayed a bit higher. Keep the gear up for the time being. Go flaps 3 now. Glide slope. Going to be captured any minute now, hopefully. Yep, glide slope captured. Beautiful. I love that. 7 miles. Okay. Gear down. Taxi lights on. Wing and engine anti-ice is off. I mean, the temperature is, yeah, on the edge.
2000.
Jet. Landing gear down. Okay. Spoilers armed. Full flaps. Landing gear is definitely down. Okay, landing gear is not down. Okay, that was weird. Gear did not want to come down. Cool. We can enjoy these views in a minute on the replay. Alright, landing. All green, no blue. Cabin is ready. 135 for the V approach. 1400 feet. QNH is set. Okie dokie. My aeroplane. Let's land.
1000.
Check. Correcting. They lied. It's like a 3-knot crosswind from the right. So I've just incorrectly corrected.
Approaching 05.
That's correct. Autopilot is off.
500.
Adjusting. There are cockpit.
400.
Land.
100 above. 300. Minimum 200. 100. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
5,000 feet remaining. 4,000 remaining.
Pretty firm. Pretty firm. Not gonna lie. 60 knots. Manual braking. Okay. Looks like we can come off here. Maybe not. No. Hopefully there's a turnaround area. That runway is a lot shorter than I was expecting. How do we turn around here then? I imagine this is the turnaround area, so a little bit bumpy. We'll just ignore that.
On runway 23.
Yes, we are. I wonder if they actually still have ice at the airport. Need to see some photos. Or will it just break my immersion? I mean, maybe if I'd floated that, I feel like we maybe would have struggled to stop in time, to be honest. I really should have checked where we're supposed to park. Because none of these really have the room. I mean... Oh, there is a terminal. It's just all the way down here. Okay.
On runway 29.
Okay, let's do the replay thing. We definitely slammed her in. I know that for a fact. Like, it was pretty bad. Clearly, I'm used to the 737. I don't really know where this is. This is supposed to be the runway. Maybe we're too far away from it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we slammed her in proper hard. Yeah. I mean, I've seen people do worse. I just, yeah, just didn't really flare in time. Flared a bit too late. Cool. Well, that's me for the night, I think. It's dinner time. So all I was going to do, I'll let the stream end with a couple of wing views. And then we'll say goodbye. I'm going to have to go and apologise to the maintenance guys about the gear that's been snapped in half after my arrival. So, wish me luck. Catch you all on the flip side. Peace. Mr. Sleaze, how you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. I'm just making up new nicknames for people now. Hope you don't mind it. Oh yeah, how did the big move go? Must be successful if you're getting stuff set up. No complications, hopefully. Very minor complications, mostly resolved. Ah, sweet. That's what we want to hear, mate. What we want to hear. Some of them are failing to connect to the new network, so... Ah, classic. Classic. Well, I'm sure you, man of the hour, can figure it out. I have no doubt you can rectify these issues. Folks working on it. Beautiful. You've done your bit. Now it's time to go on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, we're just wrapping up the stream, mate. Just did a little flight from Gatwick in the UK up to Scotland. And apparently it's quite snowy up in Scotland. I'm just going to go and have some food after this. Just enjoying some of the wing views that we don't get to see when we're flying. XPlane is such a beautiful sim, man. Really, really can look good if you can crank up the graphics a bit, add a couple of mods. Beautiful. You're finishing up work. 3.5 hours. Nice. That's not too much further to go, is it? I mean, it's good. It's good that everything's kind of sorted and settled. Pretty much. You haven't got any major complications, so you're not going to be stressing about that. I did slam it in a bit, yeah. Not my finest landing, but my excuse is that it's a shorter runway, so we kind of had to get her down to stop in time. Look at the intake vapor. Look at it. That's like a plane lover's dream, that is, to have that in a sim. And the reversers. Ugh. Aviation porn. Literally aviation porn. Mental. Oh, we've actually got a tower view now. Okay. Oh, I bet the actual touchdown kind of almost gets blocked, but I didn't realise the runway was so short here. This goes to show I definitely didn't plan as much as I should have done. Yeah, missed the touchdown. Not the worst thing in the world. Probably why everyone goes to Aberdeen, I guess. Cool, GG's. That's me. Dinner time calls. Please enjoy the rest of your shift. Hopefully it's peaceful. And yeah, potentially see you on Citizen later. Peace and love all. Take care. Catch you on the next one.